side. We have one on the table would be okay as well, wouldn't it? Do you think players can? Players are okay. We're not. Just trying to pick them out. When you pick them out, suddenly looking straight into the. You know, I mean, who's doing the first one? Who's doing the money?
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready to go on stage. Just before we do, a couple of announcements. I'm sure some of you or all of you saw Mr. Pup running about in his lovely purple outfit this morning or this afternoon. We managed to raise some wonderful cash. Thing is, Pup's decided it's going to a couple of different charities. The first one is going to the Heart of Darts. So if we could ask Dita Hedman to come up here to receive this on behalf of the Heart of Darts.
I thought you might wear the mankini. Oh, excellent.
And the rest of the money he wants to donate to the Scottish Youth Fund. So if we could ask Sharon McFarlane, the Scottish Youth Director, to come up. Altogether we raised £282. Right, one other small thing I wanted to mention just before we get started. Those of you who know darts and know people in darts will know that Dave Vincent sadly passed away this year. Dave and his wife have been coming to the Scottish Open for over 10 years. Dave actually came in here, he used to help the guys set up the boards. He officiated running the competition all weekend with his wife Enid. He was here taking down the boards at the end. As I say, he sadly passed away this year. I just wanted to wish Enid all the best on behalf of Scottish Dart. He'll definitely be sadly missed at the Scottish Open.
Good afternoon and welcome along to the Scottish Open, coming to you live from the Normandy Hotel in Renfrew. We have some great games lined up for you, starting off with the ladies' semi-finals. It's Lisa Ashton and Lorraine Winstanley, and then Fallon Sherrick and Dita Hedman. It's an All-England affair in the ladies. Then the men's semi-finals be David Carr from Cumbria, Dean Reynolds from Wales, and Ted Hankey against Danny Noppert. After that, the ladies' pairs finals. Claire Brooken and Anne-Marie Swindles will be playing Dita Hedman and Rachel Brooks. And the men's pairs final, Glenn Durant and Martin Atkins will be playing Stephen Lennon and Michael Meaney. Contrary to the badge, they're saying that they are from England. They are not. They are Irish. We're going to have some other guest commentators along with myself. My name's Elaine. Joining me for the ladies' games, we're going to have Sue Edwards. And a bit later on, commenting on the men's singles, we're going to have Mr. Glenn Durant. We'll also be joined by Scottish youth player Sean Russell. So stay tuned, we'll be starting very shortly. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the finals of the 2016 Scottish Open. We're going to commence with a ladies' semi-final. If you can welcome on stage our referee for this match, Mr. Jordan Forbes. And as the players, if you can welcome on stage from England, Lorraine Winstanley. And their opponent, also representing England, Lisa Ashton.
First leg, it's Lorraine to throw first. Game on.
Well, we're going to get this first semi-final underway, and I'd like to introduce you to my co-commentator, Sue Edwards.
Hello, Elaine.
45.
standard this weekend has been superb. Some great players going out early doors, and we're left
58.
in the semi-finals with ranked 1, 2, 3 and 5.
100.
That's a steady 100 from Lorraine there.
140.
Just goes to show you the standard of the ladies' game now.
Yeah, it was a great reply there from Lisa.
100.
Lorraine, of course, has won Scottish Open back-to-back before. She'll be looking to get another Scottish Open
45.
title. But when you're playing someone of the standard of Lisa Ashton, she's not going to lie down to let you get another title.
140.
Another great shot there by Lorraine. Just shows you the standard of the ladies now.
100. Lorraine, you require 116.
She's going to want the treble to leave her.
60.
60 there, leaving herself 56.
Lisa, you require
This would be a great
158.
outshot from Lisa if she can take it. She's looking for 2 treble 20s as 1. No, that's a bit off. She won't be happy with that.
125.
That's a pressure
Lorraine,
shot
you
on
require
Lorraine here.
56.
There we go, double top.
Yes, that's game
Great
shot on the first
shot.
leg. Lorraine Winstanley.
Great finish from Lorraine.
Second leg, it's Lisa to throw first. Game on.
Of course, this is the first of 4 legs. So quite a
45.
short format for the ladies here.
Very short format for what they're used to anyway at this time.
Yeah, Lorraine.
60.
Quite happy there that Lisa had started with a 45, but she's not put any pressure on it at all.
60.
I'm sure they'll be battering the red bit very soon.
$83.
Of course, we have here the 2 finalists from the
100.
Dutch Open just a week or so ago. Lisa came out the winner in that.
66.
That's a good recovery there from Lorraine with that shot there.
Yeah, they're quite even here.
60.
I think at the minute you'd be crazy to try and call a winner in this.
$83.
That's another steady shot there from Lorraine. Just keeps the pressure on Lisa a little bit there.
28.
Yeah, they're both really, really strong on the circuit. But as has been shown with your draw this weekend, you never know who you're going to get. When the players aren't seeded, you can be called against anyone.
33.
This is a true fact, and I actually lost to Lorraine myself 3-1, and I think it may have been the last 32.
Yeah, I think you'd the
100.
strongest start of the competition this year. Done Scottish International, Lynn Cowan. First game, never easy.
Definitely not, and I didn't take that lightly.
100.
That's a
Lisa,
good
you
shot there
require
from Lorraine.
108.
Puts the pressure on this shot a little bit. Let's see what Lisa can do.
Treble 19 here, the bullseye.
Bullseye.
Oh, that's a
well
lovely-
done.
83. Lorraine, you require 76.
76, treble 20. There we go, double 8.
No
Oh,
score.
very unlucky.
Oh dear.
Lisa, you
Bust
require
there.
25.
I tell you, if you could finish like that, I'd win a lot more games. Big 9, double 8.
9.
Oh, that's a good bit away. She won't be happy with that at all.
Lorraine, you require 76.
Right, she's going to not bust it this time. Treble 20, Lorraine. That's in the 5. She'll either go treble 17 or treble 13. There we go, she went for the 13. 18 now. No, she's gone for the 10.
28. Lisa, you require 16.
She may have miscounted with that
I
shot
think
there.
she miscounted there. It's a good marker.
12.
Oh, just inside. It's a get out
Lorraine,
of
you
jail free for
require
Lorraine there.
48.
Right, double 16 now. Oh, double 8. Yeah.
Yes, that's game shot.
Great
Second
shot.
Good
leg.
recovery
Lorraine
from her there
Winstanley.
where she missed out 76, busting it.
Third leg. It's Lorraine
Good
to throw
recovery.
first. Game on.
She was very lucky there. That miscount could have cost her. But she's got a 2-leg advantage here.
100.
And a
And
great
goes
start.
in with a nice solid shot of 100. Good darts.
So have you enjoyed your Scottish Open this year?
I've thoroughly enjoyed myself.
60.
Even though I got beat, I've had a lot of experience. So yeah, definitely. I'll be back.
I believe you're moving counties and you've got yourself
63.
sorted out with a sponsor as well, so it'll let you do the circuit a lot more.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to move myself onto Lincolnshire now, and they're going to help their players with sponsorship. So
100.
yeah, that's where my next move's going to be.
That's superb. I know a lot of the top ladies will be rather disappointed that you're doing the circuit now. They won't want to face you in every Open that they think they're going to win.
100.
That's a good solid shot there from Lorraine. Yeah, but I've had a lot of good positive feedback from the top girls. They're all pretty pleased that I'm going to be able to do the circuit. So, you know, all in all,
25.
it's been good, the feedback that I'm getting, and they're all pretty pleased that I am going to be doing the circuit this year.
Yeah, you took your time. Super
81.
Sue back playing darts again.
Thank you very much, Elaine.
That was a great shot from Lorraine there to leave a 157. No
60.
pressure from Lisa at all.
Lorraine, you require 157.
Right, she's just going to set this up from here. She'll go downstairs. Superb darts, 137
137.
That's
there.
a great shot. There's nothing Lisa can do about that at all.
No, Lorraine's got about 6
80.
darts to finish
Lorraine,
this
you
year. She
require
should
20.
go within these 3 though. Yeah, that's a great dart.
Yes, that's game shot in the third leg. Lorraine Winstanley.
That gives Lorraine a good
Fourth
cushion.
leg, it's Lisa to
3-0
throw
lead.
first.
1
Game
leg to
on.
go. Lisa's got a lot to do here now.
Yeah, Lorraine's got to be confident here now that she's going to get to the final of the Scottish Open again and look for another title under her belt.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't go 3-0 up against a world champion and not be thinking that you're in the driving seat at this position.
100.
Definitely. I mean, Lorraine's, since she's been coming up to the Scottish Open, she has got a pretty good record here. It favours her.
That's a bit unlucky there for Lisa. A nice 60, but I mean, the pressure's on her, you know. She's really got to pull her A game out here if she's going to pull this game back.
81.
Yeah, that was a good shot from Lorraine there. A lot of the time, the last leg has got to be the hardest one to win.
100.
That's more like the Lisa we know. It's good to ask that.
Now this is a much better leg from the two ladies.
Let's see what Lisa can do with this one. It's a little bit unlucky.
55.
Just call the wire there.
Yeah, just wires away there. There's a good chance for Lorraine to set this up now. Yeah, great dart.
140.
That's a superb throw there to leave her on 80. It puts the pressure back on Lisa.
No, I think Lisa's head's going down a little bit here. She never quits, but she just looks totally unhappy with the way she's played there in this semi-final.
Well, Lisa not even on a finish here, so I mean, she needs to put one good shot in and maybe hope that Lorraine misses. That's a
Great pressure.
fantastic shot.
140.
But this
That
is for the match.
Might just put the pressure on this shot here. Let's watch. Looks a bit nervy.
Oh dear.
Pulled it again.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
game shot. And the match.
That's a
Lorraine
good game.
Winstanley.
There we go then, and that's your first ladies finalist of the day. Lorraine Winstanley going through with a comfortable 4-0 win against Lisa Ashton, who really didn't play to the standard that we know she can, she'll be disappointed.
I'm sure she will be. You don't expect that result, not against a world champion.
Not at all, but Lorraine must be practicing at home with Dean. Dean will be terrified for his next game against her. He's going to get hammered.
She must be doing something right, because she is playing well.
Right, we'll be back with you just shortly with our second semi-final. It's Fallon Sherrick against Dita Hedman. Just a quick message on behalf of the broadcasters to apologise for the lack of quality in the stream. They will, however, be uploading an HD version as soon as it's finished. Thank you.
Properly dressed on my head. Having welcome the players representing England, Dita Hedman. And her opponent, also representing England, Fallon Sherrick.
Well, here we go then with this second semi-final live here from the Normandy Hotel in Renfrew. It's the Scottish Open 2016. We have the ranked number 2 and number 3 players playing now. Throwing just now, Dita Hedman, a holder of 93 titles. Never done by anyone else in ladies darts. It's absolutely outstanding.
That is actually an incredible record, 93 titles. Awesome, awesome achievement.
I'm sure if she could make this one 94, she'll be well on her way to getting the 100, which I don't doubt she'll get by the end of this year.
Oh, I totally agree with you there, Elaine. She's a fantastic player. Absolutely incredible.
On stage now, our referee with full clothing on, Mr. Anthony Dundas, the pup. He did an appearance earlier wearing a purple mankini, which was made for him by former world champion Mr. Scott Mitchell's wife, Sharon. He was dared to do it. We decided we were going to raise some money for charity, so we raised £282, which was divided between Heart of Darts charity run by Mr. Paul Brown and the Scottish Youth Darts. So well done to Anthony for that. Wandering about in his mankini, he got handcuffed by 2 policemen who then donated to the charity as well. So all in all, a great day. Great to have something like that good done for darts.
Oh, definitely. It just brings the fun back into the sport, doesn't it?
Oh, of course it does. Always the life and soul of the party is the pup.
Let's settle back down into this game now. Here's Fallon. Here she goes. Oh, fantastic maximum there. That's what this girl's capable of. That gives Dita something to think about now.
Yeah, it's the first maximum of the stage finals so far today. I'm sure we'll see a few more.
Just a little bit of pressure there from that 180. Made her pull that dart just slightly.
Fallon has been on some fantastic form this past few years, and she won the Finder Masters just at the end of last year. Ranked third in the world, former world finalist. I've known her since she was just a little kiddie playing darts for England youth.
And there's Data back on track. Nice 140. Puts her back in the match.
No, she won't get it this visit. Great to see Fallon's twin sister here this weekend as well. Felicia, she played in the youths with Fallon when I first met them. Also, fantastic little player.
Now this is a possible outshot. She just needs 2 treble 20s. Easier said than done.
She'll just want to get handy with this one, get it as close to the double as possible.
Not quite as handy as she probably wanted, but that's a good solid shot.
No, we need a treble here. There we go, double top. Oh, it's unlucky.
Oh, that was unlucky. So it's up for Dita now. See if she can take out this 96. Treble 20, double 18.
Yeah, she's just above there.
Another treble? No, didn't
No,
find
it's
it
a
this
stray
time.
one. Three darts here for tops, and they only needs one.
That was a good solid leg there. Puts the pressure on Dita a little bit because she took her throw there. So Fallon throwing now on her throw. She's going to be looking at taking this leg, hopefully going 2-0 up.
Yeah, I don't think Fallon's ever won the Scottish Open. I know Dita has. Great thing coming up later on. Our 4 male semi-finalists have all alluded to win. They've never won the Scottish Open title.
So we're going to have a new winner in the men's then.
Yeah, brand new name on the trophy this year in the men's. And looking at the lineup, it's hard to believe. I would have thought, I think it's always eluded Ted to win the Scottish Open title. But we have some youngsters coming into the men's singles this year.
Could this be another 180 from Dita? Oh, that's unlucky. It's a good solid shot there. That gives Hedman a bit of a chance now to pull a bit further ahead on the leg. Hopefully get it back to 1-1.
Yeah, I know Dita's always been a big supporter of youth. She still is. She'll often auction off shirts and give money to youths when she's in a country. But I think when she sees the standard of the youth coming through now, she kind of regrets doing it because they keep beating her and giving her heart attacks in the middle of games. Scoring scores like that.
She's sort of been a supporter of Fallon as well, hasn't she, along the way?
Oh
You know,
yeah, definitely.
and I
You've
know she's been
Got to bring the youths through.
Oh, definitely. They're the future of the sport at the end of the day. They're the ones that need the support.
Definitely, but they're getting scary good.
It is very scary at their age.
Oh, 120 scored.
Treble 18 now. Yes, fantastic darts.
As I
her
was
sitting
saying.
on 32.
As I was saying, scary good.
Obviously 163, not an outshot, so Data will be looking to sort of put a bit of pressure on the shot.
No, that's not enough pressure there.
Chance for Fallon to go 2-0 ahead now. Oh, and
Oh,
she's
that was a
pulled that
lazy
badly.
throw.
Is it possible? They're going to probably go for 18s here. Treble 18, single 18 ball. Oh, she's pulled it in the 4. She can't finish now. 106. Another chance for Fallon to go 2-0 ahead. Good little cushion if she can pull this off. Yep.
Yeah, could we see another 4-0, Sue?
Well, you don't expect it, not at this level, not against these players, but it happens. And Fallon there now, she's 2-0 ahead. She's going to be thinking quite positively, and she's certainly going to be putting the pressure on Dita to start thinking, oh dear.
But when it gets to the end of the game, they can feel confident, but they know not to rest on their laurels. They know fine well that the standard in this game, in the ladies' game just now, you can't give up until you've hit that winning double.
Definitely not, Elaine. There's a nice solid 100 there from Fallon, and that's just going to make Dita think a bit more. She's sort of lost a throw here now on her shot. She's in that red. She needs to keep them there, really. That's great darts.
That's much better from Dita there.
That might give Dita a little bit of a confidence to go up there and sort of get herself ahead in this match now. Get back on track. Now she's in the red again.
These are another two ladies who are proud county players. Dita, current England international. Fallon's had an international call-up as well. Great players. Fallon's at Buckinghamshire and Dita with Oxfordshire.
And Fallon also played for England as a youth, didn't she?
Yeah, she
For a
certainly
number of
did.
years. She's a good player, a solid player, and now she's making herself known on the senior circuit. It's nice to see the youth coming through now.
Yeah, I mean, for all the age of Fallon to be a former Lakeside World Championship finalist,
Yeah,
it's
at her
just
age,
beggars belief, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is fantastic. It really does the women's sport a lot good, watching these youngsters come through.
Oh, yeah. I mean, up here a few weeks ago, we had a young gentleman by the name of Johnny Galazzi from Angus Youth. Made his debut in a Super League game with a 30.67 average.
That's scary.
12 years old, and then
That
got his
is
Scotland Youth
scary.
call-up.
Just shows you the standard nowadays.
It's terrifying.
That's a solid shot there from Dita. That's going to make Fallon start to think now. Just pulls it in the 5.
She needs a treble here. No, not that treble, Fallon.
Dita's
She's
opportunity now to
not
pull her
left.
leg back.
She's not left herself a finish there, Fallon. She's not thought about that at all.
No,
So it's
that's what
advantage
we-
Dita. She needs double 8 here. Just on the wire is a great marker.
That's
Just
unfortunate.
inside.
But like you said, Elaine, if Fallon's not on an out shot, it's what we call in the trade a bogey.
Yep. And Dita had that cushion there. She would have rather have checked it out there.
It's a good solid shot there from Fallon. See what Dita can do with this. No, she wants double 4.
Just
there.
inside the wire. I just noticed a bit of banter there with your missus and Mr. Dita there. The bag carrier, Mr. Paul James. Having a bit of banter on the front row.
Oh dear. That was a bit unfortunate there. She could have finished that one.
There we go, double 2.
Those points she uses are so thin, they look like they're in. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate there, catching the wrong double.
Yeah, couldn't have got any closer there. Need a 1 for a double 4 here, double 4. She's going to be putting a lottery ticket on if she gets this leg. What was that, she says? That Fallon was a 13.
It certainly was.
That was a very lazy throw.
Up the madhouse, as we call it.
I think they might be checking in. This was a great leg at the start. They'll be glad to see the back of that leg there, Sue.
Oh, definitely. It's one of those ones, isn't it? You know, you just got to try and put that one to the back of your mind now, Dita, and get on with the game.
We all have our off legs. I have more than most.
We all have them, Elaine. You're not alone.
these girls won't. They can't let that bother them just now. They've got to just clear it out, as you say, and carry on from scratch with this leg.
It's difficult to do, but the standard that these girls play at all the time, you know.
Well, the
they
4
won't let it
0's
faze
gone,
them. Yeah, definitely.
so we're already getting an extra leg of ladies darts.
That was a little unfortunate. She caught the wire there.
Yeah, our Scottish officials have been working hard this weekend, as always.
They do a fantastic job, Elaine. They don't get the thanks that they deserve.
Yeah, it was lovely to see the amazing Mrs. Enid Vincent here this weekend. Sadly, as we announced before we went live, Dave passed away, and he was always here, working his little socks off, and he'll be very sadly missed, but it's fantastic to see Enid here with a big smile on her face, as always.
Definitely. I saw her the other day and I got my big cuddle off of her, bless her.
Oh yeah,
She
and
puts on a
she-
brave face, doesn't
yeah,
she?
she got a treat seeing the pup and his mankini today as well. I'm not sure she pretended to hide behind her hands or not.
I think she did have a little look.
We'll leave the little out of this now.
Okay.
Now let's go,
back to
ladies.
the
Come on.
darts now. Come on then, Dieter.
Let's-
You need
let's
to
see
do
some-
something here.
You're saying about our points being thin. I'm just fascinated with the springy stems. That would drive me crazy.
It's actually the point that bends because it's so thin.
Oh yeah, right, okay. Well, that would drive me nuts. That's unlucky there. Going round the board.
It's a little bit of a scrappy game, this, especially at this late stage at the Scottish Open. These girls have been playing all day, mind you. They're probably a little bit tired, flagging a little bit.
At the minute, if I put my neck on the line, it's looking like, and I don't want to jinx her, but it's looking like Lorraine Winstanley's title. She has been the most consistent of the 4 ladies so far, in my opinion. And saying
Fantastic
that,
there by Fallon.
I've just talked in a 140 from Fallon Sherrick. There we go.
Commentator's curse, Elaine.
Oh yeah. Not a curse at all. If we get quality darts like that, I'll predict a winner every game. No, she won't do it this leg. There we go. We should see up there. Yeah, 55 from Fallon.
What is this, an out shot? She needs to hit the treble first, the treble 20.
Now, is
See
she
if
going to
she
go
can.
20s or is she going to go for 2 treble 19s? She's going 20s, I think. Yeah.
She can't finish now. Treble 18. It's a bit unfortunate. See what Fallon can do with this 97. Treble 19. Single, treble 18. Oh, she's missed that one as well.
Just get it as close to a double as you can there.
Rounds it up to a nice 60. Treble 20 for double 8. 16 possibly.
Yeah. You saw the change in the eyes there, didn't you?
Tops. Oh, that was unlucky. It's 403, 1 lead. Single 20. Double top.
Oh, that's unlucky there.
This gives Dieter Edmund a bit of a chance to pull this game back now. Nice crisp double 10.
We'll go all square here. If this goes in. There we go. Yeah, it's back to 0-0 again. Start again.
Exactly. Best of 3 now, aren't we?
Quite appropriate that some of the money we raised for charity today goes to Heart of Darts. I noticed the pup's got his Heart of Darts pin badge on the lapel of his suit. And Dita, a huge supporter of Heart of Darts. Herself and Andy Fordham are the 2 main players that work with the charity. I know Jamie Caven does quite a bit with them as well.
Dieter does quite a lot for the darts. She does a lot for the youth players as well. She's always one of the ones that will step forward and give away, you know, equipment and shirts and stuff like that, or even just her time. She's absolute great ambassador for our sport.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've got my dartitis, and last year I think it was down here, I was on the practice board with her through in the ladies, and so supportive.
Here we go now. That's a cracking shot.
Great maximum there from Fallon.
That puts the pressure back on Dita now. She's going to have to go up there and hit a good shot here.
I thought we were going to get a 9-darter in the men's here yesterday with Steve Douglas. Had a 180 and a 177. And then missed his 7th dart. Very disappointed.
Still good darts.
He was a wire away from going out in 10 darts.
Right, Dita needs at least a minimum, I'd say, of 140 here to leave herself on a finish.
Well, as you'd have mentioned, I've mentioned us ranked 1, 2, 3 and 5 were in our semi-finals today. Lisa, quarter-final, had beaten Angie Mann from
That leaves
Northumberland.
73. She needs a treble 19 now to leave herself on double 8.
139.
That's a great shot. That puts a huge amount of pressure on Dita now.
Yep, along with our 1, 2, 3 and 5 ranked players. Eileen de Graaf, who's ranked number 4, she was beaten in the quarterfinals by Lorraine Winstanley. And then the lovely Trisha Wright, who's back on the circuit again, was failed to Fallon. And
That's a good finish there from Fallon to Burr, 3-2 ahead. Yeah, Trisha's had a great weekend. She just lost her mum a couple of days before she came here.
Yeah.
But she had a good run in the singles this year. I don't think she dropped her leg until she played Fallon.
dear. And then another one coming through who's just been recalled to the Welsh squad as a reserve. Lost to Dita, Anne-Marie Potts, my crazy friend.
And she is crazy.
Just a little bit. She once came on Skype to me eating strawberries and cream.
That sounds about right.
It's a great thing with weekends like this. You get to catch up with people that you maybe only see once a year, that only do certain opens. There's nothing in this game, really, is there?
Not really, no. A little bit of a wayward dart there from Dita. Let's get herself focused.
She's not really. She's more a 140 scorer than a 180 scorer.
Yeah, she's
I've
normally
always thought.
really a good power scorer, Dita.
But Fallon, I think,
Fallon's a 180 here.
yeah,
She
back,
hits a lot.
was it backstage or in one of the rooms at Lakeside? Just then she wired the double 12 for the 9-darter.
Yeah, so I heard. She's an absolute exception to the rule, I think, this girl.
I've been quite lucky. I've never been drawn against Fallon in a competition yet. I've had a few of the others. I've had Lisa, Trina, Tamara
That's good, that's
Skur,
that.
Rachel Brooks, who we'll see in the ladies' pairs later. I thought they were going to be more gentle on me this year. I still had a top Scottish lady player in the first round. I thought they liked me.
Well, there you go. That's a look at the draw, Elaine. I do think they like you, really.
Yeah, in the standard here, but you've only got so many ranked players. You can get anywhere. It's anybody's game. You look at the men.
She thought about that shot then. She was going for single 18, but she caught the treble 4, and that's left her on the highest finish there, 170. So that was good thinking there from Sherrick. Let's see what pressure Dita can put on now.
Right, it's advantage Dita here unless Fallon can give us a bit of magic here. Be great to see, wouldn't it, Sue?
It would. It's unfortunate.
That's that commentator's curse of mine
It
again.
is. That's a good shot. That puts the pressure on this 99. Of course, it's a 3-dart finish, not a 2-dart finish. She's a little bit unlucky with that last shot there, hitting the 1. She's gone the 20 route. So treble 19, treble 13 possibly. Is that in?
I think it is in.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's a
there we
great
go.
shot. I couldn't quite see. You see what I was saying about
We're
those
so-
points.
Yeah.
I think this deserved to go all the way. It hasn't been an exceptionally high standard game. It's been a little bit of nerves in the game here, but I think it has deserved to go all the way to this final leg. Let's
Yes.
see what Dita can do now.
That's the one good thing I did. But the commentator's curse, I did say 4-0, so it's come good. We've got seven
We're getting
seven legs of darts here.
Exactly, Lily. That's a little bit of a poor shot there from Fallon. But then Dita didn't really put the pressure on with her first shot, so I think a little bit of nerves again, Elaine, creeping into this match. Again, Dita pulled it into the one.
Just well, I remember as well, I've just seen on Facebook former Lakeside World Champion Tony David is back in hospital. So send all our love across to Tony and his wife Natalie and hope he makes a speedy recovery from all of us over here.
Well said, Elaine. I didn't even realise he'd been bad again, bless him.
Yeah, he was doing a lot better. And just recently, I think that's his second hospital stay. Quite recently, so we don't want to see that. There was a photo of him on
That's a great shot
Facebook, and
there from
he
Dita.
doesn't look well at all. So fingers crossed to get to the bottom of it and he gets back fighting fit again.
It'd be nice to see him back. That's a good reply there from Fallon after that 1-2-1 from Hedman there. So it puts the game back on a level pegging.
Great first start there from Dita.
That's fantastic throw. Swinging the pressure back onto Fallon. And again, she's picking it up.
Yeah, she
Absolutely
really
fantastic
needed that.
reply.
She really needed that second treble there
She did.
because a good 140 from Dita here leaves her with 3 darts at a double. Unless, of course, Fallon can take out the 155.
Of course, there's a possibility. It's another solid shot there from Dita. Just keeps the pressure on Fallon a little bit here. She just needs to clean this up a little
Right,
bit
116 left here. She wants the treble 20. No. Oh dear. And the one she's still.
It's 91 then. This is for the game. She's going to go treble 17 for double top. See what she can do now. It's treble 14. And
There we
single
go.
20.
Fallon's going to get a shot at this 115.
And she's well capable of taking it out as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's
That was a
in.
treble.
Single 15 now. And she's going to step back and just focus now. She just needs tops to take this match. Oh, and there's a bit of a pull.
One thing with Fallon, you'll never rush her to go for any double.
No.
If she
no.
needs to compose herself, she will compose herself, which good on her. You know, she's got her feet firmly on the ground.
It's a fantastic shot there from Dita to take the match. It's a little bit unlucky by Fallon, like you say. She wasn't going to rush that double.
Yeah,
I think she just pulled it a little bit. That was
both
it.
both these ladies and the two before can play to such a higher standard than this. But still, they are 4 on my list of please do not draw me against them when I go to an open. Which I'm sure will happen, as it does.
Well, it happens to me all the time. I'm not seeded player, so I get all of these guys in the first rounds.
Yeah, I don't want you either.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment then.
Right, there we have it then. Your ladies' final will be contested between Lorraine Winstanley and Dita Hedman. We'll be back very shortly with the men's semi-final. Just leaves me to thank the lovely Sue Edwards for joining me, and we'll have her back again for the ladies later on.
Thank you very much for having me, Elaine. I'll see you later.
Now we come to the first of the men's semi-finals. If you can welcome on stage, representing Wales, Dean Reynolds. his opponent representing Cumbria, David Carr. And your referee for this match, Mr. Anthony Dundas.
Ladies and gentlemen, first leg, D2, go first. Game on.
Here we go then, the first of our men's semi-finals.
125.
And we have from Wales, the lovely little Dean Reynolds. He's won the bull, so throwing first.
140.
And his opponent from Cumbria, David Carr.
96.
Joining me for the men's semi-finals, can't get my words out, men's semi-finals here at the Scottish Open.
50.
Please welcome Mr. Glenn Durant.
Right, good evening everybody. I've been watching both players today. This David Carr from Cumbria has been playing absolutely fantastic today. He beat Madaj Razmer in the last match. I think it was about 5-2 and played absolutely terrific, but it really is a different game when they start playing on that stage.
Yeah, he's not had it easy. He had, before he played Madaj Razmer, he had Conan Whitehead, another one of these youngsters that I've known since he was a kiddie playing youth darts.
95.
Dean sets up really nicely there, playing on the 19s there and 195. That leaves him a 2-dart finish. David has probably just shown a little bit of nerves playing on that stage now. He'd be looking to try to set it up with a treble 20 here.
57. Lead by 100.
No, he can't finish now.
Nah, he's going to set it up really nice here with a big 10.
60.
And that leaves him double 16 coming back. David will just be hoping for to set it up to put a little bit of pressure on Dean. That's a
No,
great
it's a
first start.
Great start there. Another one of the red bit would be handy for him. No, he's left 104.
Lead by 32. Yes, that's new shot. Down the first leg.
That puts Dean in firm control. I actually played Dean in the semi-final at this stage last year, so he's just progressing really, really nice. He's a fantastic player.
Yeah, he was of course, at Lakeside this year, last 32. He won the French Open last year. Just a youngster though. It's a bit like David. David's only 20. It's furthest he's ever got in the Scottish was the last 32, and he's a former
125.
Welsh youth finalist. I forgot to ask Dean if it was him that was in the final with him, because they're about
I watched David.
even on ages.
Yeah, I watched David at the Cleveland Youth game. He played Johnny Gardner. He had a 27.5 average, and
134.
Johnny just did pip him at the end, but clearly he's just progressing very, very nicely, and it's one to watch for Cumbria, that's for sure.
I was saying to Sue earlier about a young 12-year-old from Angus Youth hitting a 30.67 average in his first Super League game.
The work Alan Suter's doing at Angus is absolutely fantastic, very, very commended. And if there's one regret is that I can't put as much effort as I want to with the Cleveland Youth, and but he must get an awful lot of job satisfaction seeing these kids coming through.
Oh yeah, I mean it's superb. He's got a great support network up there with the youth, because I mean he's a serving firefighter. so he's always on shifts, but how he does it, I really don't know. He's just
Yeah.
come off a night shift last
Yeah, I
night and
seen
came
him
down
to-
to support
I seen
one of
him
his
today.
county players.
Yeah, I seen him today, and he's clearly very, very proud. But David's shown the kind of darts that's got him to the semi-final today. Yeah, David, we're looking for another treble 20 now.
125.
That's a really nice setup, but I still think David's in control in this leg. We're looking at treble 18.
40.
And that gives Dean the chance. I think Dean will be looking at a big 25 here. And you're looking for 16 now. That's a poor
that's
dart.
unlucky.
That's a poor dart. We'll be looking at treble 10, I think.
51. David McGuire, 84.
A great chance for him to put a leg on the board here. Bullseye. Oh,
59.
That's unlucky.
McGuire, 40.
Just one above the tops.
Yes,
Perfect
that's
dart.
to the second leg. Dean Reynolds.
yeah,
Double 18 to Rufus. Devon.
a great youth player, but he's really coming on now in the game on the
Dean,
circuit.
yeah, Dean will be feeling great now. So he's got the dart in this leg. It's not the greatest of starts.
46.
David's just got to enjoy all this experience here and just enjoy the dart. That's a lovely first dart.
Yeah, this is all new to David. Playing on stage.
That's the beauty of the BDO system, though. You say he's not used to playing on stage, but the county youth offers that, and it's just a case of just enjoying this game really. But he's struggling a little bit at the moment.
I
It's
think
funny,
Stevie-
the game I watched him on the floor against Madars. Not once did he go over 15 to 18 darts. It was
Yeah.
a terrific match.
I think Stevie Bonnet's still involved with the county set up in Cumbria.
Yeah, it was great to see. I mean, I try to get to watch the Cleveland youth as much as possible, and did enjoy watching Cumbria come up here. Like I said, David was involved in a fantastic game. But again, Dean's come through the system as well. He's the game just sort of petered off a little bit here.
40.
I bet he's glad it was the 5 that fell out there and not the 20. No God, nothing in it this leg here.
How well did Lorraine play, by the way? It's been the highlight of the day for me so far.
Yeah, we were just saying none of the ladies really played to their standard, and I said if I was a betting woman, I'd hedge my bets on Lorraine Winstanley winning another Scottish Open title, because she has been out of the semi-finalists. She's been the best lady player so far, but then the final can be a completely different game.
Yeah, Dita's been there and done it, so it's maybe just forget them semi-finals. That'll be a great game to watch. This game's gone really quiet now. I think Dean needs a 140.
100.
Yeah, I was saying to Stu earlier, Dita has currently 93 titles, so she'll be
That's
wanting this
sensational.
one to go towards the 100.
That's lovely darts there. He'll probably stay where he is there. Yeah, that's fantastic darts.
140. David McGuire, 153.
Better darts there.
99.
You can see these youth players using that 25 and bull so much more. But David, for his first leg on the board, double 4. I think he thought that was in now.
6.
No, he's left himself
Do
in
you
the
know-
madhouse.
If it had been 2 nil in front there, he'd have hit that. So Dane will be feeling good now. Double top.
44.
Oh, get out of jail free there.
McGuire, 2. Yes,
There we
that's
go.
David Carr. Second, third leg, David Carr. Fourth leg, David to throw first.
Yeah, David will be feeling absolutely wonderful after that one. You can't beat a double 1, but Dane will still be feeling like he's a favourite in this game, but it's David's darts here.
Yeah, hopefully that gives him a confidence boost and settles him in on the stage there.
That's unlucky there. It's just past the treble.
52.
So Dean will be thinking now, just give me just one treble here. That's what he'll be aiming for. He'll be looking for the big ton. That's perfect there. He'll stay there.
100.
He'll be happy with that start. I mean, David's really got to kick in now. It's his dart, so he'll be looking at a 140 here.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do when you're a leg, especially when you're a leg down, is to lose your own throw.
It's a totally different game to the games on the floor. You know, watch them last 16 in the quarterfinals. The performance were absolutely terrific. But you know, the streaming's on now. It's live on stage. It's a different game. But David's beginning to settle in now.
I think they've probably both got a bit uneven support with the friends that are here. There's neither of them got the majority of the crowd behind them, so it's quite evenly spread.
Yeah, there's a good contingent of people from Cumbria, but also there's the Welsh guys have all stayed together, so it's a good atmosphere in the room actually. That was a lovely first start there by Dean. He's probably walking away a little bit disappointed, so you know, Davis possibly 6 starts from here.
He needs to get it as close to a double as he can, as Dean's coming back for 95.
Well, I'd possibly thought about bullseye in that last start there. So Dean's got 2 options there. He's gone for the bullseye, 45. And double top. Yeah.
Great finish. See, an amateur like myself, Glenn would have been going treble 19, double 19 and missing.
Yeah, you're just playing the percentages there. David was on a finish. So if you go the bullseye route, you're probably guaranteed a shot at the bullseye. So that's probably what he was thinking. And I think Dean's now in control.
I'm never guaranteed a shot at any double, Glenn.
Yeah, commentator's curse there with the last start.
Good cover shot there. We've got 3 Welsh internationals sitting in the front row there watching Dean.
Yeah, I can see, yeah.
Chris Savary and John Robbins and young Nick Kenny. Another one more than capable of making the stage here.
I can't believe that Ted Hankey's in the semi-final.
He was telling me earlier he's been enjoying it. He was actually up singing in a karaoke last night.
He was telling me how good he was earlier as well, but enough of the history lessons I told him.
Actually sang a Welsh song last night. I'd never heard of it before, but Nick Kenny knew it. He was singing along.
99.
No, he says he's really enjoyed himself this weekend. He's enjoying his darts and no pressure on him at all. He's
140.
Ted actually likes the Scottish Open. It's a very, very difficult competition to come to. I mean, yesterday's, it's survival of the fittest just to get through there. There's a lot of people in a very small room, so it's the kind of atmosphere that Ted likes.
Yeah, there was quite a few top players dropping like flies in the first round.
That's a strange dart there from Dean. Probably shows a little bit of tension. I think he's thinking now, I've got every chance to get into the final here.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking of trying to get over that winning post already. For David, it's on the board. But now we think of a little 140 to set up nicely.
60.
He'll have wanted more pressure than that there.
Dean smile on his face, we look at treble 14, single 20. For double top. Yes.
He's not often missing tops, is he?
Six leg, David to go first. Game on.
Something's tickled him.
Yeah.
He's having a right good giggle to himself there.
People are watching are probably thinking, you know, David, how's he got to the semi-final? County youth player, but come through 1,000 players. But
140.
I could honestly say the guy's been terrific for 2 days. He actually played one of me, you know, the guys that came with Paul Hampton in the first round. He cruised through the rest of his board by only dropping 1 leg. And he's come through a tough draw today. And you know, it just the game of darts is a little bit different when you start playing on that stage.
100.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's last 32 game was Kevin Thurber from Northumberland. Then he had
Yeah,
Conan
Kevin.
Whitehead.
Yeah, Kevin was the king of the time this year. We're really proud of what we do in the northeast, and the Newcastle guys are now running this, 12 competition over each month, and Kev Thorburn won that last year, so that was always going to be a tough game for David, and for him to come through that is really good. So
Yeah, I'm a regular viewer of Tab Hunter's Darts Northeast website. I've noticed he's started up another youth academy down there.
all the best to Tab's a good guy.
Former Darts MC as well. Many strings to his bow.
David's probably just a little bit out of it here. He desperately needs a big score here, but I certainly wouldn't have gone that way.
I think from the second that they said the players could get in to use the practice board, David has been on the practice board. You can't practice too much. I think
Yeah.
if he'd relaxed a bit more into it, wait and sat with his pals and
I try to say that. I try to say that as much as possible. You don't need to be practicing hours and hours and then before you play there. It's but that takes a long time. He's a young kid. He's going to learn so much from this experience.
oh yeah, he's got years to get plenty titles under his belt.
58. Green ball 76.
Yeah, we're looking for double 8 for the match.
Short. And match.
So big congratulations then to Dean Reynolds, who goes to the Scottish Open final, which is one stage further than he got last year.
Yeah, great darts there from Dean. We'll find out just shortly who his opponent will be. We'll be back just in a few minutes with your second semi-final, which will be from the Netherlands, Danny Noppert, facing the Count, Mr. Ted Hankey.
Now we come to the second semi-final. Who I've got on stage, our referee, Mr. Jordan Falls. So we can welcome on stage our first semi-finalist, representing England, Ted Hankey. And his opponent, representing Holland, Danny Noppert.
Here we go, it's your second semi-final here at the Scottish Open from the Normandy Hotel in Renfrew. Mr. Durant has nipped off to powder his nose, I think. So I have been joined by a fully clothed Mr. Anthony Didas.
Hello Elaine, how are you?
I'm bloody well, how are you?
Marvellous, it's nice to be fully clothed.
It's a lot warmer now.
Indeed.
Oh, good on you. You've got, I won't say, yeah, you've got more balls than I have, having done that, but we raised a good amount of money for charity there.
Yep, that's what it's all about. Obviously the money's going to good causes, so it's all for a bit of a laugh really. But yeah, strange at the same time.
I'll be waiting until I get home. I believe Miss Anka Zylstra has written an article about you, how generous you've been for charity, and the fact that there's some good news coming through in the world of darts. So that's on Darts' Van Ons. So I'll wait till I get home so I can press Google Translate, because at the minute I haven't got a clue what it says.
Indeed. Well, this should be a tasty encounter. Mr. Hankey starting us off.
Yeah, he's loving his darts this weekend. He's saying he's so comfortable. He's had such a good weekend. He's really enjoying it. He was singing in the Pickwick's bar last
He was
night.
indeed, yes. Video evidence has been obtained.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet. I was there when it happened. I've not seen any of the videos yet. But He did ask me to make sure if any women started throwing underwear at him that I gave them it back.
Indeed. Ted actually very lucky to be at this stage of the competition. He had a very hard second round draw yesterday.
Yeah, I believe so. That would be yourself, would it not?
It was indeed.
Right, so I'm going to give you all a huge treat. I'm going to take 2 minutes to myself. As Mr. Durant has come back from powdering his nose, I shall leave you with Glenn and the pup.
140.
Evening, Glenn.
Well, good evening. It's box office time now with Ted Hankey in the first leg here. But Danny's been playing terrific. I must mention a guy called Dave Parletti today from Surrey who was absolutely magnificent in beating Martin Adams earlier. I'm not so sure who he beat in the last. I'll have to look down, but I think it was Martin Atkins, and Martin said he gave him his best ever game, and you know, Danny did beat him there. So
David, a good run. Martin Adams in the last 32, Martin Atkins in the last 16. And as you say, Danny Noppert ending the run in the quarter-finals.
58. Adrian Wire 170.
Now, this brings back memories.
it does. Yeah, it's great to see Ted up there. He's very honest. Give me a really honest assessment about his Lakeside this year and what he's done since. But he told me, he said he really does enjoy the Scottish Open. He likes it's a very small venue for people who've never been. There's a lot of people here, but he enjoys that atmosphere.
And Danny very unlucky with the bounce out first there, but he set it up nicely.
It's a beautiful dart. So obviously Ted will be looking at treble 19.
Yep.
He'll be looking for another one of them.
It's there.
Double 6.
120.
Very unlucky there from Ted.
Danny Wire 40.
I think Dan was just aiming just above the double. That's perfect, and just follow that right in now.
Yes, that's it for the first leg. Danny over. Second leg, Danny to throw first. Game on.
Did you write the script for that leg there, Glenn?
I mean, Dan will be feeling good now. He's took the darts there. That's a lovely first dart as well.
140.
It's fabulous. He'll be walking back there. He'll be feeling really, really good about himself now.
A good bit of international experience behind him now, has Danny. He's played for the Dutch team quite a few times now and did spend some time as the #1 ranked player in the NDB.
Just about to say that he hasn't travelled as much as some of the other Dutch guys, but certainly when we played the Six Nations last year, we certainly knew how good Danny was.
134.
Good recovery from a slack start from Ted there.
Yeah, when he starts playing really fast, you just don't know where they're going. So
100.
Danny would just be concentrating. That's big tons all the way down from this position now.
41. Danny require 161.
Probably Danny just be looking to set this up. We'd be thinking 6 darts to take this leg. Yeah, that's a lovely dart. So we're looking at treble 19 or maybe bullseye.
99.
Ted needs big scores here. And that's a great start.
Possibly have gone treble 18 first dart there, but
98. Danny requires 62.
It's one of those awkward numbers, 302. I
yeah,
totally agree with you though. 18 had to be the first
yeah,
start.
it did. Double top.
Yes.
That's it for the second leg. Danny over.
Nice clean kill there from Danny.
Danny to throw first. Game on. 123.
Yeah, nice start from Ted. First one was just unlucky, but he made the nice adjustment.
To get
to the
here,
red bit.
yeah, to get here, Ted beat Scott Mitchell, and
96.
he beat a very informed Jamie Hughes as well. So there was no histrionics about the game. He just played the game, and that's what I tried to say to him sometimes. Is he was giving nothing to the crowd or anything like that. He just played terrific darts.
And when Ted does just play his normal game, he doesn't, as you say, doesn't go into the crowd. He doesn't uses any histrionics or tactics. It is a pleasure to watch because he is still one of the most gifted throwers in the world. It's such a natural throw, and when he's on form, it is just a pleasure to watch.
42.
Well done there, pup. Commentator's curse. So Danny be feeling really nice now. Little, again, just follow that with another. He's looking downstairs.
99.
I think Ted needs to get one on the one on the body. He'll be looking treble 20 here. Yeah.
100.
I can assure you, when he played Jamie Hughes, you know, for a couple of legs, his lowest score was 140. It was Ted of old, and Jamie came off and said, you know, fair play to the guy.
137.
That's a little bit of pressure on the 155. Treble 20 with the first start. So just try and set it up in case Danny misses the 126.
45. Danny Maguire, 127.
Once
we saw
again, we've
Ted
seen
have a
this.
shot. Sorry,
Yeah,
Glenn.
we've seen this already. So treble 19.
Yep,
So
bullseye.
for bullseye.
101. Ted Maguire, 110.
He'd be happy with that. Ted does. He does need to hit this. He might stay there.
It was a good marker.
Double 15. Yes, terrific dance.
Super finish from Ted.
But once again, Ted doesn't give it big or anything like that. He's just playing his dart, and but Danny's young. He's terrific.
180.
That's the thing with these young, these young lads coming through. There's just no fear. You know, Ted finishes off there with a terrific finish, but Danny's straight in there with a 180.
And I wonder, can he follow it in with another? No. I think there's always a little bit of excitement when a player starts a leg with a 180.
Usually does happen though. Hit a 180 usually follows that. So Ted's back in with a chance. Beautiful darts here.
140.
Yeah, good darts from Ted. Keeps him in the leg.
Danny's been a big favourite in this leg here, and
100.
I'd be happy with that. Ted needs to follow that. Ton 40. I'm still, very impressed the way Ted's been. It's just, that's the big thing about this weekend. It's just whether he's realised now it's all about his darts, and he's not engaging with a crowd. He's not looking to do anything different. He's not slowing down. He's just, the best man will win here.
It's difficult to see, but I actually think Ted's really enjoying himself at the moment.
100.
He's not a man who shows the happy side of his emotions very often, but there's a glimmer in his eye. You can just tell he's enjoying himself up there.
140.
He clearly loves the Scottish Open, but he needs a 1-4-1 because I think Danny will take out this double 4.
80.
That's a lovely last start there, just to put a little bit of pressure on Danny. But double 4s, a lot of the players do like this double. Straight in the middle.
And his doubles have been very good in this match, Danny. He's playing very, very well.
I think any dart player in that stage, Pup will be thinking that they've done the hard work. Yesterday was tough. It was tough for many. A lot of good players were going out early, and then today, around about 2 o'clock, the last 32 started. So it's a difficult 2 days. When you reach that stage, you do feel like the hard work's done, and you can enjoy these games.
Yeah, as you say, the Scottish Open, one of the biggest open tournaments in the world. A very, very difficult tournament to win. Like we started yesterday, over 1,000 men in the competition. So you've got to play an awful lot of games to get through. It's 5 or 6, I think, to get through to today.
It's a competition we all want to win, and there was no one more disappointed with me. I was 3 each earlier with Madars Razmar, sat in 32, and he decides to check out on 161. So that's just the kind of performances you've got to, that's benchmark when you're playing on the floor games.
I have to say, Glenn, I do feel your pain. I played against Madars Razma and Darius Labanauskas in the pairs today, and he took out a 170 against us.
Yeah, he told me that when I shook his hand, but I wasn't keen on listening to that for 5 minutes.
83. Ted Dwyer, 127.
Ted's in total control here. He possibly could look for treble 19 and bullseye. Again, if you're looking to set this up now.
43.
A
Danny
finish
be-
you would think he would take out, but Danny can apply some pressure
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. Danny be thinking I'm back in with a chance here. So once again, he'll be thinking treble 20, at least one dart. Well, that's a lovely 93. Leaves a 2-dart finish. Yeah,
That's
it's a
great.
lovely dart. It's a double 12.
60.
Oh, he's very
Just on the
unlucky.
wire there. So
Danny Dwyer, 100.
this will be brutal if he hits this. But it's a finish we all like. That's
It's
a
there.
perfect dart.
Yes, that's been done.
Outstanding finishing again from Danny Noppert.
6 leg. Danny to throw first. A1.
And now he has the throw, and this is for a place in the Scottish Open final.
It's funny, but when you're 3-1 up, then finishes go in. Had he been 3-1 down there, that's like a totally different finish.
Yeah, of course.
100.
You know, only looks like one winner now, so you can't help but want Ted to do well because, you know,
140.
we need a Ted Hankey to be playing well in the video.
Well, he's certainly not giving this one up. Nice turn 40 to start the leg.
123.
Danny just peppering the red bit at the moment.
You know, like I say, when you're 4-1 up, them trebles begin a lot easier than if you're 4-1 down.
41.
That's all that Danny wanted to hear. That's a perfect dart. What a feeling he might even fill this up here.
Full marks, Glenn Durrant.
180.
Great darts again, Danny Noppert. Ted needs to follow that. He needs to match that. And to leave a finish, he can't though.
48.
Very unlucky that
Danny
second
will
dart.
see what Ted did. He basically threw that last 8 away, so he knows now.
Yeah.
He might
Yeah.
even go big 6, but no, looks
he's
like he's
going
looking
for
for it.
Now he's got options.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to set it up. Big 6.
66.
That's very sensible. That's a very sensible way to go there.
He gives himself 3 darts at the double instead of going for the double 19, risking hitting the single. Then he's got to split it again to leave the double when he comes back. 3 darts in his hand for double 16 and a place in the final. It's their first dart once again. Super finishing from Danny Noppert. He dispatches Ted 5 legs to 1. But great to see Ted Hankey back on form, playing very well. He's had a fantastic Scottish Open. But it's Danny Noppert that goes into the Scottish Open men's singles final.
There we have it there. Our final for the men's will be between Dean Reynolds from Wales and Danny Noppert from the Netherlands. A huge thank you there to the lovely Mr. Anthony Dundas, who will see you back on stage again, refereeing in his purple suit. And the current world number 1 from Cleveland, Mr. Glenn Durrant. We'll be back just shortly with your next darts fix.
want to pick up your prize money for losing in the semi-finals.
Now we come to the first final of the weekend, which is the ladies' pairs. If you can welcome on stage, representing Oxfordshire and Yorkshire, Dita Henman and Rachel Brooks. And their opponents representing Cambridgeshire and Lancashire, Claire Brookin and Anne-Marie Swindels.
Well, there's lots of kissing going on now, but will there be any by the end? Don't know if I can call this one, Sue. Sorry, welcome back, Sue. Sorry to disturb you from your chips.
You're welcome. No, I don't know which one's going to win this match. It should be a good game. Let's hope they all stay true to form, because they've all played well throughout the day.
Yeah, I've been told that Claire Brookin has been playing superb darts this weekend. Just recently married, Claire, formerly Claire Ball.
Yeah, I think the viewers will probably know her as Ball. I only ever knew her as Claire Ball. It's quite confusing when you see the draw go up and Claire Brookin's in the draw.
Yeah, quite a mixture here in the ladies' pairs. We have Cambridgeshire, Lancashire, Oxfordshire and Yorkshire. Dita the most familiar of all four, but Claire also a England international. Anne-Marie, this is her, she's done some of the bigger opens, but I'd say this is the first year she's done as much of the circuit.
Yeah, I think she's sort of going along as well with Mark McGooney and her partner. So she's tending to do a lot more of the tournaments now.
Yeah. Used to play her counties at Cheshire, I believe, now playing for Lancashire. And throwing now Rachel Brooks, current Finland Open champion, Romanian Masters champion. Quite a slow player, Rachel. Not the best counter either.
No, she does have counting issues, Rachel Brooks. But generally, she does go some unorthodox ways, but she tends to still hit them.
Yeah, this is so frustrating, isn't it?
Very.
But hey, if it works. I hope no one teaches her to counter. She could be really much. I drew Rachel 2 years ago, first round Scottish Open. She went 2-0 up. The bulb went on the board. We waited for that to be fixed. I pulled it back to 2-2. The fire alarm went off. We went
That's a great
outside for
shot
half an
there
hour.
From Claire, starting off with a 140. That's always going to be pressure against the throw.
Steady turn there from Rachel. Let's see what Anne-Marie can bring to the proceedings here.
Anne-Marie telling me that she's playing with a new set of darts just this week, actually.
Yeah, she mentioned that yesterday to me as well. Yeah, just trying to break in a new set of darts. She doesn't normally play pairs with player.
No, I
And
think her study
can't
partner is Sue Cusack, isn't it?
Yeah,
On
yeah.
the
Do you know what? I
circuit.
couldn't remember for the life of me who it
Yeah.
was. I knew it was one of the Lancashire players.
Sue unfortunately working this weekend.
Yeah. Big hello to Sue and the lovely Cookie if they're listening in.
Hello, guys.
Of course, Cookie a good player in his day as well.
Oh, definitely, yeah. We go back a long way. Another nice solid shot there from Rachel Brooks.
We've gone from having the youths playing in the men's singles there, apart from Mr. Hankey, of course, who's a wee tiny bit past his youth, to
It's a better shot there from Anne-Marie.
a lady that's been playing darts for a long time. 93 titles. Crazy, crazy darts.
Yeah, she's had a few breaks in the sport, but she's always come back, and she seems to come back each time better.
Oh, yeah.
There's a possible shot here. Oh, that was unlucky.
I was just saying during the men's there that some of the young ones just aren't used to playing on the stage. And then you get someone like Danny Noppert beating a two-time world champion.
Yeah. Swings and roundabouts this spot. Right, should be looking at a 16 now. Oh, sorry, 82 left. I'm looking at wrong score. There you go. She's going her own way again. She's left herself the double 11 and missed it. Unlucky. It's a good shot though. Good effort.
It's really difficult as well when you're playing singles and you go, as you say, the unconventional route. It's fine. You've only got yourself to rectify it. But when you've got a partner, that's where your more established partners, they know what they're.
It's a cheeky little shot there from Anne-Marie hitting the double 8 for the tops. But if
Yeah.
it works, it works. Yeah, like you say, with the unconventional ways. I always say if I'm playing pairs with anybody, just leave the doubles you like.
Yeah.
They're all the same size ultimately, so.
Your more established parents, they know their partner. I mean, everyone says a double's a double, but we all have our favourites, don't we?
Yeah, I suppose that's true to a fact as well.
100.
It's a good solid shot there, both of them hitting a ton.
Anne-Marie bringing a bit of colour to the stage. Of
Yeah,
the
I'm a
pink
bit
shirt there.
I'm a bit partial to pink myself.
43.
Just a little bit unlucky catching the treble one there. Rachel Brooks is a good solid scorer, but like you say, she does struggle with her finishing and does go some unorthodox ways, but she still seems to get them.
41.
Commentator's curse there. She hits a 41.
Makes a change from me being the curse now.
Well, this is true.
So we're sitting one leg up with
60.
Claire and Anne-Marie. But still early days. Even Stevens in the scoring so far. There's not been an outstanding pairing in this game so far. Anything can happen. It's only the first to 3 legs,
Yeah,
so
a
it's
very
anybody's game.
short format for the ladies.
Yes, of course, in the finals, the pairs have been playing through the day today.
It's been a long day for them.
Do you have the likes of Dita playing in the singles and in the pairs? The others only the pairs, so it's going to be
100.
quite tiring for Dita as well, but she's used to it.
She is used to it. She's got a lot of stamina. Far more than I have, and she's a bit older than me. Only
yeah.
a few months.
49.
I'm always nice to her. I don't fancy falling out with a 6-foot kickboxer, do you?
No, not really. I've just gave her a massage actually now. She said her shoulder was a bit tight, so I've been giving her a little massage. Try and loosen her up a bit.
She had problems yesterday with lower back pain and a headache.
Yeah. She was still complaining of that before she played her singles this evening.
And still got to the finals of both.
Like you do.
40, wagering 140.
There's a good little leave there from Mamrie. She thought about that shot. She's left her partner with a finish at least, 170.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game. Where you're counting, I mean, knowing which, as you call, the bogey,
Yeah.
and knowing what to leave yourself. And I'm always one, no matter how far ahead you are, if you get a shot at a double, you go for the double.
You do.
If you didn't want to go for it, you wouldn't have left it. Bullseyes,
There we go.
just as good a finish as any other.
Oh, that was unlucky. So 65 scored, 105 left. 75, sorry, 95 left.
78.
Not a bad finish, leaving 92, but we've got Dita going for 47 here, so
1507. 15
God.
for 32.
those wobbly darts.
31.
That's unlucky, so 92 is a good finish. Treble 20 first start.
I was going to say
Oh,
she
she's gone
might
for the
use
bull.
the bull.
Yeah. You notice more going the bullseye route. I find it's more the men that are doing that. Your women, well, myself, I'm still old school. I'll go for a treble 20 for double
Yeah.
16. Same with 94, treble 18 for tops. I'm not a 25 bull convert yet.
Unfortunate there. Just catching the wire. That gives Brooklyn and Swindles a little bit of a chance now.
Yeah, good chance here for Claire. 20 for double top. Double 10. Just inside there. And Dita will be thrown for double 8 to level things up here.
Oh, she pulled that one badly then. That gives them a 2-0 lead now. That's something for them to think about. Data really needs to pressure now and get them back on track.
Yeah, Anne-Marie won the mixed at the Welsh Open last year with Mark McGuinney.
That was a solid pair. There was a few good pairs out of that year as well.
60.
Yeah, you get players who play better on their own, and you get the ones who do really well in pairs tournaments. So of course, you get ones that are just win anything.
81.
There's a good shot there from Rachel. Just keeping them ahead slightly.
That's a great first start there from Anne-Marie.
It's a good shot.
I would have been tempted to come down there. That second dart looked a bit
It did
a bit
look
low
little
there.
bit,
I would have been tempted to go for the cover shot there.
it's catching the wrong side again. I think there's a little bit of tiredness creeping into Dita's game here. She's had a very long day.
Yeah, she can't be too tired. She's still got a final to play.
She's still got that
After
on
this.
her mind probably as well. Come then, Rachel. See what we can do, huh? She seems to be struggling a little bit herself.
13.
Oh, she'll be disappointed with that.
Definitely.
Good score here would give them a comfortable lead in this leg, and they're throwing for the match in this leg.
It's a study shot. Puts them just under 100 head. Dita's got something to say about that.
85.
That was unlucky there, a little bit of a deflection into the 5 there. But evens it up a bit. Here's Claire Brookin right into the red bit, as I say, it's evening up.
May use a ball now. Didn't.
80.
No finish there. That's a good chance here for Rachel to
leave
give
something.
Dita a shot to finish.
And she's
That's a
in
great
that red
start.
bit again.
100.
It's a good shot.
And we've got 156.
Still a possibility of finishing this now. That was a slightly unlucky shot.
55.
Let's see what Dita can do with this then.
3 bulls, Sue, what do you think?
No, I don't think she's going to go that way.
Only way to go.
Maybe for you, Elaine.
I could throw a hedgehog and still not win it.
28.
Oh,
Oh
that's a
dear.
bad visit from Dita there.
She'll be disappointed with that shot there.
This would be a great way to take the title, wouldn't it?
Double 16 then for the game. And it's in.
And it is
That's
a great way to
finish.
take the title.
It's a great finish.
Claire Brookin, Mary Swindles.
Yeah, they deserve that there, the 2 girls there. I think Claire's one of these that when she was a county player, no one wanted to play her, and then she started doing the circuit and all the girls went, oh no, another one.
Yeah, she's a good solid player, and obviously they've clicked as a pair. They've played well all day. They took some great partnerships out along the way. So yeah, and another great one there in the final with Dita and Rachel, both experienced players. That's a good solid win for the 2 girls there.
Yeah, superb win there. Anne-Marie tell Mark to shift some of his trophies now to get our winner's trophy on the shelf.
I expect they'll allow her to clean them though.
Oh, I don't know, I can picture Mark with a penny on and a duster, can you not? Anyway, moving on. We shall be back very soon. That's your stats on the screen for you there. Look at that, 3 out of 3 on doubles for Claire Brookin and Anne-Marie Swindles. Great advert there for ladies darts. So good, not just in the singles, the pairs as well. We'll be back with you just shortly with your next fix of darts.
I just had a wee complaint from a fellow spectator. If you're not going to watch the darts, can you just please be quiet so the people who do want to watch the darts can watch it in peace? Now, we don't mind you cheering, but what we don't want is people chatting loud in that so people can't enjoy the darts. Now we come to our second final of the weekend, the men's pairs. If you welcome on stage representing Ireland, Stephen Lennon and Michael Meaney.
Here we go then, it's the men's pairs final here at the Scottish Open live from the Normandy Hotel in Renfrew. Now, I am going to have a little breather and I'm going to hand you over to 2 of our youngsters. Our referee from earlier, Mr. Jordan Forbes, and the wee man himself, Mr. Sean Russell.
Thanks, Elaine. Great to be here at the Scottish Open alongside Mr. Jordan Forbes.
Hi everyone, so we get started off here. Good start from Stephen Lennon. Stephen's actually a current Six Nations player for Republic of Ireland. He played this year over in Ireland along with his partner Michael Meaney. And here we have Glenn Durrant, current BDO World #1, current World Masters and Zyderdown Masters champion.
Yep, in action here, Michael Meaney, formerly played at Lakeside. He'll be off the boss, Ross Montgomery. And Lakeside regular, Martin Atkins, partnering Glenn Durrant. Promises to be a great match.
To get to this stage, Stephen Lennon and Michael Meaney have beat some top quality players out there. In the semi-final, they beat Brian Dawson and Willem Mandigers, two players that have been at Lakeside the last couple of years, 3-2. They also defeated Darius Labanauskas and Madars Razma, who also are Lakeside regulars nowadays.
Good start from here, from both pairs. Michael Meaney looking to leave his partner a finish. Does so.
Good start to the game. All players seem to be settling in quite comfortably.
Martin hasn't left Glenn, his partner, a finish.
That's alright. His partner's got 3 clear darts at this with Glenn not on a finish here. We're looking to set up something nice, possibly 32 for his partner when he comes back. Coming downstairs now.
Poor visit from Glenn. So Michael here.
Good first start. Looking for tops now. Just under double 10. Martin's got a slight outside chance at this 113. Comes down now for the 19s. Double 18 for the first leg. Oh, unlucky.
Stephen looking for double 10. Up to the 5s.
Oh, just come inside. So letting Glenn come back to the board of a chance at 36, and you would not expect him to miss it. And he doesn't. Clinical finish in first start.
That was also a break of throw for Glenn and Martin.
Glenn will be looking at having another good year on the tour here. I know he was bitterly disappointed to get beat at Lakeside against Scott Waits in a match that he led the whole way right until the end, so he'll be really looking to get back there next year, and hopefully he might go all the way and win it.
And of course Scott Waits, who beat Glenn 5-4 in a thriller in the quarterfinals, obviously went on to win the Lakeside.
And then we also have Martin, who was back at Lakeside this year after a year absence.
Good start here from both pairs in the second leg.
Brilliant first 2 darts. Should look to follow in here.
Very unlucky there.
Good last one for Stephen. He's been in some good form actually the last few weeks. He was over in Holland at the Dutch Open 2 weeks ago and actually reached the last 32 in a tournament that has over 2,000 players, so incredible achievement to get that far.
Great darts there from Martin, leaving Glenn 36 after just 12 darts. Michael looking for a treble to put the pressure on.
Glenn come to the board, quite comfortable leg here. Should hopefully see it away. Just inside. Bad switch over the 9s. No one really likes it from 18s. as you can see, not the best switch. But Stephen Lennon coming to the board here with a slight outside chance at the 1-4-1. To come down now for treble 19 for double 12, or just outside.
Leaves his partner 52 with Martin on double 9. That's awkward. Needs to move over. Gets a fantastic double 9. Fantastic darts there.
Good darts by Stephen back into the treble. Looking to have a strong leg on their throw here. Again, great first dart by Glenn.
Glenn might be a little bit disappointed after a great first dart there. And the same for Michael.
Good
Very
start
good
to this
leg
leg. 3-140s on the trot. Martin will be looking to hopefully make that 4.
Can't do so now. We'll look for 83. Doesn't get that. So a big score from Stephen here. Puts the pressure really on Glenn Dunn.
Stephen and Michael here will just be looking to get the leg on the board and ease into the game.
And Glenn can't leave it Martin a finish. So Michael has at least 6 darts at 164. We'll just look to set it up.
Just be looking to leave Stephen a good finish here. Yep, sensible thinking. Stays on the treble to leave double 16.
132.
All Martin can do here is try and apply some pressure. Struggling to do so here, so Stephen will be coming to the board quite comfortable at double 16.
Just on the wire, moves over a little bit. Great last dart from Stephen there. Gets the first leg on the board. Hold of throw.
Great start by Glenn. They'll look just to have a steady 15 dart leg on their throw here to try and see out the match, but Stephen coming back with a good reply of his own.
100.
Great second dart there from Martin. Unlucky with the third. Still got a comfortable lead in this leg.
Look to slide another one alongside it. Oh, pulled that last dart.
It's a poor visit from Michael. So Glenn just looking for a steady 100 here. Great last dart there from Glenn.
And again, another good score by Stephen. Really has played well in this game. Martin will just be looking for another treble. Stay up there. Another treble for double 18.
100.
That'll do. Glenn coming back for a nice 2-darter to win the match. All Michael can do here is look to put a bit of pressure on, which doesn't seem to be happening.
42. Then requires 76.
So Glenn looking at trail 20. Comes down for the 16. To leave himself top for
Little
the
shout out to
championship.
Skello, who will be watching Glenn tonight. Hope you're enjoying and hope you enjoyed that match Glenn and Martin have just won. Brilliant performance by Glenn and Martin to take that, and unlucky to Stephen and Michael, who also did play a great match.
Yep, as you can hear John there saying, Glenn Dunn and Matt Atkins retaining their title here at Scottish Open 2016. Coming up next we'll have the ladies final with
Yeah, super stuff there. The oldies back now. Super stuff from the youths there doing the commentaries on that men's pairs final. Victorious experience showing through with Glenn Durant and the assassin Martin Atkins. Unlucky to the two guys from the Republic of Ireland there. I'm sure we'll see plenty of them across the tournaments. Come through a tough field to get to the final. We'll be back just shortly with your next darts fix.
Now we come to the ladies' final. If you go up on stage, representing Oxfordshire, Dita Hedman. And her opponent representing Yorkshire, Lorraine Winstanley. And your referee for the game is Mr. Jordan Falls.
Yeah, and he goes from the commentaries up onto the stage to referee this 2016 ladies final at the Scottish Open, live from the Normandy Hotel in Renfrew. Joining me again, Super Sue.
Good evening. This proves to be a good final. Let's just hope that these two girls can get it going now and give this their all. Seen a few of the ladies struggling there this afternoon, but I think Lorraine's been the solid of the two so far. She's stayed consistent throughout the day, both on the floor and on the stage.
Yeah, she's had a great weekend, Lorraine. Played really well. As I said, she's semi-final, beat Lisa Ashton. Quarter-final, Aileen de Graaf. Welsh International, she beat in the last 16, Chris Savary.
Beat myself.
And Super Sue in the last 32. That rhymed.
Let's to get us underway then.
Dita's not really had a walk in the park. She's had Fallon in the semi, Anne-Marie Potts in the quarter-final. Scottish International Kate Smith in the last 16, and current Winmau World Masters Youth Champion and daughter of 2 times Ladies World Champion, Danielle Ashton. That's another scary youth coming through.
Definitely, yeah. She played pads today with her mum.
Yeah.
They both played pads together today. That's a good solid shot there from Dita. That's more like the Dita I know anyway.
100.
Again, good reply from Lorraine.
Yeah, Danielle. Last 32 in the pairs with our mum Lisa losing to Fallon Sherrick and Casey Gallagher.
That's another awesome pairing.
Oh yeah.
100.
Good solid shot there from Dita.
A bit of a stronger start from Dita in this match. She'll be looking to set this up here.
Looks in.
100.
It's a good shot again.
Yeah, big score needed here from Lorraine.
It's a good shot, but it doesn't leave a finish. It's not going to put a lot of pressure on this 120 now from Dieter. It's a
Just
little
6 darts to
unfortunate.
clear this one, which she's now going to need. She's halved it.
I mean, Lorraine really needs to put some pressure on now, and she does. Treble 10. Yeah, that puts the pressure on now for Dieter. She's going to have to think about making sure that this goes in now.
Yeah, that was a great pressure score there from Lorraine. Double top required.
A little bit of a shaky finish. A little unfortunate there. Let's see what Lorraine can do now. Can she take out this 52?
That was a big frown from Dieter there when that
Oh,
second
she's
dart.
caught the double 12 there now.
24, so double
28.
14 now.
Double 7. Unlucky. A little unfortunate there to catch the double. Gives Dieter another shot now. She needs to make sure that this goes in.
She deserves this one. She's controlled this leg. Just over a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit of a nervy start there from both players on their doubles.
I was getting your syndrome there with those little tiny points there. I wasn't sure if that double
Yeah,
five was in or
You
not.
can't really see if they're in or not.
Good steady start from Lorraine there.
That's what you need to be doing at this level. You're looking at a ton, minimum, really.
Better for the two ladies here now. First to 5 legs, best of 9. But you don't want to come into it slowly. Don't want to lie back and give it a couple of legs and then try to win it back, because this standard,
It's a great
you need
shot.
to just start going up and keep going.
You do. There's no room for errors, not at this level.
Good crowd still here in the hotel watching these finals.
Another good solid 100 from Lorraine there. It's putting a lot of pressure on Dieter. She's over 200 ahead in this leg.
We were saying about Lisa playing pairs with her daughter. Lorraine also played darts in the pairs with her daughter today as well.
Josie Patterson. Another great player. It's going to put a lot of pressure on Dieter now. I think Lorraine should really draw this level now at 1-1. But you never know. Darts is a funny old game.
I don't think I could keep a straight face playing pairs with my daughter.
No.
That just wouldn't happen.
Treble 10 then. A single 12 for tops. Double top. A little bit
Oh,
high.
it's a wild one there. She's got plenty of time. Dita's way behind in this leg.
Dieter really needs a big shot now.
Right, so this one's not going to be a brush.
No, I don't think so.
I think we'll at least get 7 legs out of this match.
Oh, I think she's caught the double 1 there. So double 19, she might possibly go for a 6.
Oh no, she's gone for it. So
straight
she's
at
won a
it.
3.
Leaves her double 8 left when she goes again, and she will go again. Dieter's way back on 202. Dieter really seems to be struggling a little bit with that shoulder at the moment. Double 8 then.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I think it's her lower back that's bothering her just now, and she's struggling with it, I think.
Well, she's giving Dita a shot, and you really don't want to be doing that because Dita's well capable of taking out 142. So treble 20 then? Yep. She might go ball, she might go treble 14. She's gone treble 14 and tops now. Oh, that was a little
just
bit of a
pulled
pull
it.
there. Just goes to show you what you shouldn't give these players shots at things like that because they are well capable of taking out these finishes.
Yeah. You always think back to years ago and the Deller, the 1-3
Yeah.
hit. Should never be done.
No,
As I said earlier, if you've got a double, you go for the double.
that's right.
Steady start.
Lorraine straight back in.
Of course, Lorraine's regular pairs partner not here this weekend, the lovely Anastasia.
Yeah, I missed Anna this weekend. And I also noticed Trina Gulliver not in the draw this weekend either.
Yeah, I think Trina's involved with an exhibition.
100.
I think it's an
Good
annual
shot
thing
there.
that she does.
Yeah, I know she does
So-
that every year, doesn't she? I
But
don't know.
how,
if
how fantastic to see Trina come back to the top of her game and get her 10th title.
wonderful to
at
see her get
Lakeside
double
this year.
figures. Yeah, definitely.
Then again, with Trina and Anastasia not being here, that's two less players I could have been drawn against.
This is true. That's one way of looking at it
Yeah,
anyway.
definitely. Let's book all the big ones, exhibitions for the same dates as an open, and we'll go.
That was a good pick off.
No,
there
I'd draw
from
you.
Dita. Another solid shot there from Lorraine. Dita back in. Good solid darts again.
Oh, that's a
Watching up.
slack throw there from Lorraine.
See if she can do this again. So she's just missed tops with that last attempt at this. No, she's missed the treble this time. It's 80-62.
Oh, there we go. The banter will be flying over there. Just, I don't know if Jim Williams has come over to congratulate Glenn or.
Probably just to annoy him.
Yeah, probably, but I'm sure Glenn will have the last laugh. Having won a final this weekend, he'll make sure Jim doesn't forget about that.
52
great.
then for Dita. To go 2-1 ahead.
Oh, great dart. Yeah, they're like a
finish.
double act on Facebook, those two.
I love the banter between
Oh
Glenn
yeah,
Dillon.
it's daily. Better than any newspaper.
A little bit of a slip there from Dita. It's a good pick up. Yeah, that's a great pick up when you've just gone and hit a single one with your first two darts there. Just shows the quality of that goal.
100.
Lorraine straight back in. She's such a good solid player, Lorraine. She's got good all-round game. She's good at her scoring and her finishing are usually quite crisp.
Yeah, I think her counting is top notch.
Definitely.
She knows what she's going for.
Yeah, she gives herself every opportunity of finishing closing out a match.
As I say, and absolutely
good
no
shot
offence to Mr. Paul James, but Lorraine has the advantage of a good practice partner at home.
Yeah, this is true. I'm sure Mr. James tries his best.
Very trying. Oh, bless him, no.
That was a great pick up there from Dita. Lorraine in again.
80.
It's good darts.
She can't leave herself a finish here, so Lorraine's going to have
41.
6 darts at
Lorraine requires
140.
140.
Not that she's not capable of taking this out. I'm sure she'll go for this.
There's a little stray one there.
55.
Picks it up though with a treble 20, so
55 when she goes.
she's left herself handy for our next visit. Just to see what pressure that Dita can put on this one.
It's a bit unlucky that. And again,
40.
Still no finish for Dita.
Lorraine requires 55.
double top then.
To square things up at 2-all. No. She'll be back though.
Dita's in again. Needs to pressure the shot really. Score as much as possible.
100.
That's not a bad shot. It
No,
does put the pressure on a little bit because Lorraine will know that Dita can take that out.
Yes, that is what four
But she's straight in there now. That's leveled the match out at 2-2.
Dita to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, it's us even Stevens now. We were nearly on telly there.
Almost.
Little stray camera move from Steve.
89.
Look at the pretty people. There we go, speaking of pretty. Lorraine's beautician and she's
45.
just started doing Unique, which is competition with me because I do Avon. So
Oh yeah, I'll to advertise.
100.
and lovely Dita works for Royal Mail.
It's a good pick off there. Oh,
Yeah.
excellent darts. Great darts there from Hedman. Puts a lot of pressure now on Lorraine.
I'm on target here from at least 7 legs in this match, so happy with that. I think it's definitely advantage Dita in this leg. That's unlucky, but she's left herself a finish and a good 200 in front. Less what Lorraine can take off for these three.
45.
Not quite enough. She won't be very happy with that shot, I'm sure.
I think Dita will comfortably know if she doesn't take it out with this visit, she can probably afford to leave it handy.
She'll probably go for the straight Tom.
60.
Lorraine really needs a couple of troubles here now to bring herself down.
Not a great leg for Lorraine at all, this one.
She'll be kicking herself inside there. And she had an opportunity there and didn't take it.
A lot better showing from Dita in the final here than we had in the semi-final.
She's left herself tidy now. She's sitting up on tops.
A lot more like the Dita we know. She really didn't play to the standard we know of her in the semi-final.
Definitely not. I'm sure she'll be just happy to get through that.
And in reverse there, Lorraine's really not playing like she did in the semi-final
No,
now.
that's right. But I think Lorraine, she's just experienced enough to just put it behind her. She'll be disappointed she's not sitting on a finish now.
All she can do now is pressure this. Double 10 for Dita. That's a great dart.
81. Dita required 20.
Well, double 10.
Double 10 to go 3-2. Double 5. Oh dear. It gives Lorraine an opportunity now, and she's well capable of taking finishes out like this. Trouble 17 now. Oh, 66 left.
That would have been a great opportunity for Lorraine there. That could have been a game changer.
Dita really needs to make sure this double now. I think if she doesn't get this, she's going to start thinking about things. Yeah.
It does, it plays on your mind though, doesn't it?
Yeah, as soon as you start missing a few doubles in and out, you know you should have won a leg and you've lost it. It's a difference in winning and losing a match, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It does, it plays on your mind. And unless you can just clear it out and start as if it's a fresh leg, then you're behind it right from
the start.
first
yeah.
dart thrown.
I think Dita's just concentrating on keeping those darts nice and straight at the moment now. It's a little
Martin
unfortunate.
Atkins doing his, working his way around the crowd, getting his congratulations. First off from the Welsh ladies.
It's Chris Sovery there, and the legendary Jan Robbins.
121.
Both Welsh internationals. That was a great shot there from Dita.
140.
That's an excellent reply there from Lorraine. Up in the standard now, these ladies.
Be great if we could get Dita from the first couple of legs and Lorraine from the semi-final for these last few legs.
Yeah.
60.
That would make for some great legs.
It's a good start there from Dita. She's going to be looking at it in two trebles here, and she has.
121.
That's a little unlucky. She's left what we call a bogey there, but that was a little unfortunate catching the flight.
Yeah, it's cost her being on a finish, that.
Yeah.
Just one little
It's a
deflection.
great reply there from Lorraine. She stayed steady. She's left herself on a finish. She's made sure of that. So Dita now looking to leave something. She's not going to finish.
I'd still say advantage Dita in this leg because she can leave herself that little bit closer. 1-3-4, she's more than capable of it, but it's
She needs that treble
big
though,
ask.
first start. I'm not sure if that's in. Yes,
it is in double 16.
Great
Oh,
finish!
superb.
Absolutely fantastic finishing from Lorraine. That's what these girls are capable of.
That's what we're talking about.
That was a fantastic finish there, especially under pressure, being 3-2 down, level in the match now.
There we go, told you, at least 7
You
legs.
did. So into this deciding leg now. Dita will be disappointed going in with a 44 there. Oh,
No,
sorry,
still-
first to 5. Sorry, first to 5.
Still a
that's my
few legs to
mistake.
go yet.
60.
But will it
I
go
do
8 legs or
apologise,
will
lads.
it go 9?
You never know.
The more the merrier, I'm loving it.
I'm enjoying them, getting so carried away. I thought it was best of 7.
25.
I don't think Dita will enjoy that though. It's not the standard that she plays at all.
No, a slow start from both ladies here. Oh dear.
A little bit of tension creeping in possibly.
That was a fancy 26 though.
Of course.
I can score 26 any bit of the board at all. Doesn't matter.
There we go. He's going to settle down now. Come on then, Dieter. Good shot there, and we want Lorraine to do the same. We're not taking sides. We just want to see some good darts.
And we are seeing some good darts. What a reply.
Excellent. You don't see many of those.
No. Not when I play. No, seriously though, this is... It's warming up, isn't it?
It is warming up. Lorraine's doing the right thing at the right time at the minute. She's putting the pressure on when it's needed.
Do you think she heard me saying I wish the player from the semi-final would come back? I know I'm known to be loud, but...
I don't think she heard you.
This match certainly deserves to go all the way.
It certainly does.
140.
Another great shot there from Dieter. Great response there from Lorraine. That's going to put pressure on this shot now, Elaine.
That wasn't far off, just a wire away from being a 180. It was so tightly grouped together there.
And it
Just
certainly did its job by
unlucky.
putting the pressure on Dieter there. She's pulling him a little bit now.
Oh, there's that frown again.
She's getting annoyed with herself. It's a great pickup though. 18 then for tops. Tops. Yeah, that's 4.
And she goes within a leg of winning another Scottish Open title.
And it's her darts as well, so she's at the advantage now.
There's a
start.
confidence come across her face now, isn't there?
Yes.
She wants this.
It's a fantastic shot. That's a great start to this leg, to a final leg. It really does put the pressure now on Dieter. How can she respond? Oh, that's a little unfortunate, that.
I'd say that was a squint 125.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone moved the board.
16.
Dieter needs to focus, just refocus now and try and hit that big shot and get back in. And
That's
she
better
is.
now.
100.
It's a good solid shot, that. Tons are always good. Lorraine's in
Unless
again.
it's followed with this.
85.
That's still a good shot, that. It still keeps the pressure on Dieter, making her think.
Come on, Dieter, let's have a 180. Let's take this to the final leg. And you can have a right good scrap.
100.
That's good darts.
Still good darts, though. Not much in it when you look.
No, there's not. But Lorraine's still at the advantage. She's throwing first in this one. Now, this is giving Dieter an opportunity here.
Yeah, it's a great chance. You're looking at minimum 95 here. Oh, she needed that treble. So now the chance is passed to Lorraine to set herself up
173.
nicely.
That's a great finish. That's a good pick off there.
Great cover shot there.
Leaving herself on 76. Leaving Dieter with all the work to do now.
She needs the treble.
45.
It's unfortunate.
Still no finish there for Dieter. I think that's in the treble one.
Yeah. So treble 19.
10 scored, so treble 10.
That's a great
dart
shot.
there.
Leaves herself on double 18 now to close the match out, and Dieter, no finish at the minute. What can she do to pressure that shot? That's great darts, that is. That does
That's
put
a
the
decent
pressure on
pressure
now.
shot there.
See what Lorraine can
But
do
for
with
the
this
match.
for the match. That's in it.
Yes, I thought it was in. And she's done it again. Scottish Open Ladies Singles Champion, Lorraine Winstanley.
Fantastic match there. That just goes to show you what the ladies are capable of doing, Elaine. I enjoyed that. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. My pleasure. Oh, she's had a great semi-final and half of a great final there. She came good.
Absolutely fantastic.
Dean, get the duster out, clean a space on the shelf. Lorraine's bringing home a trophy. We'll be back just soon with the men's singles final.
Well, we're going to do a quick presentation because a few of the lads need to get flights and long drive home. So we're going to do the presentation of the men's pairs. If you can welcome Julie Nicol from the Normandy Hotel, who's going to do the presentation from our proud sponsors. So we start with the runners-up. Stephen Lennon and Michael Meaney. The runners-up, Stephen Lennon and Michael Meaney. second year running, Glenn Durrant and Martin Atkins. Women's champions, Glenn Durrant and Martin Atkins. Well, now we come to our final game of the weekend, the men's final. If you can welcome on stage from Holland, Danny Knockett. And his opponent from Wales, Dean Reynolds. The referee for this game is Mr. Anthony Dundas.
Well, this could be a tasty final. The young ones have won through to the final, and joining me in the commentary box for this final, Mr. Mark McGuinney.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very good, I'm tired.
It's been a long day.
I'll be heading home and an early night for me, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Catch up with my recorded television. See how many more views the Pups Mankini has had on Facebook. And a lazy day tomorrow. I'm being abused here by some of our Stonehaven and District players. Mr. Alan Reid is plugging away.
The 2016 Scottish Open men's singles final. First leg, Danny to Rovers. Game on.
The Pup in purple getting this men's final underway.
57.
Slow start, and there goes Dean.
100.
Proud Welshman starting off with a steady ton.
Both of them will be desperate to make a good start to this match.
Yep, we had Dean at Lakeside.
140.
Just a couple of months ago, last 32. Against losing finalist from the Dutch Open a couple of weeks ago. Neither of them have had an easy time of it from the last 32. We've got Danny Noppert. We saw him earlier seeing off Mr. Ted Hankey. Dave Parletti he had in the quarter-finals. Sean Carroll, who played yourself in the last 32.
He did, he played very well against me.
Now we've got Dean, who we saw beating Dave Carr from Cumbria, 20-year-old. And before that, I saw off his countryman, Mr. Jim Williams. Danny's countryman, Wes Harms, and former Scottish international Ewan Hislop in the last 32.
He's looking at tops now for the first leg.
He'll be back for that though. Dean's not on a finish yet.
A little bit of pressure from Dean there.
It's a good marker for him there. Ah, there we go.
Great second up.
Yeah, it's been a long day for the guys here. I mean, they've played in the pairs through the day. And then played down the singles to the semi-finals. So they've been here from at least, started playing about 10 o'clock this morning.
95.
And still hitting scores like that. It's great to see these young guys coming through. Not so much for you, but
Oh, no, I'm on the old folk now.
great for the viewers at home to see what the future of darts is going to look like.
That's a good score from Dean.
It's a best of 13 legs for our men's final here, and a great reply there from Danny. Big hello to anyone watching us in the Netherlands. I know they've been keeping an eye on the results from the Scottish Open. We had a message earlier from Anka Zylstra. So a big hello to her if she's watching.
Great darts from Danny there.
Ah, it was very unlucky there. Speaking earlier about the different ways that guys go for their checkouts nowadays, I'm sort of old school. 92 for me is a treble 20 double 16. I've not crossed over to the 25 bull route yet, and there you have a lot of the players now using the treble 19 more.
Danny just broke the throw there, so he's really going to capitalise on this now. Chance for Dean.
Yeah, you have a lot of the guys, they try, you'll know better than me, they try and group their trebles together, get two trebles for a double, rather than two separate trebles for a double. I experienced that years ago with Jimi Hendrix and a 136 using the treble 16 twice to finish on tops, which gave me a bit of a headache. But yeah, the youth side of darts, the younger ones coming through, is certainly healthy.
Steady turns from Dean, this leg. That's a good cover shot there.
Yeah, I think Dean's unlucky to be 2-0 down in this match. He'll want to be changing that. Good chance here with a first start like that for Danny.
Two in.
Look at that to leave a good finish. There we go.
That's real pressure on Dean now.
Yeah, he's got to make these count.
100.
He's left a finish. It's not a great finish, but we saw one of the ladies do that one earlier on, in Claire Brooken, in the
Yes, that's been shot.
ladies pairs final with your lovely lady.
Yeah.
I think the ladies have shown the men up tonight. They had 100% in checkouts in the ladies pairs final.
100.
Dean needs to pick up here. He really needs to do something. You can't give someone like Danny Noppert a 3 legs advantage.
140.
And
Especially hitting scores like that.
now he's following that trouble regular.
I said in the ladies singles final, the Lorraine that we saw at the start of the final wasn't the Lorraine we saw in the semi-final. And I'm going to say the same here with Dean Reynolds. This isn't the Dean Reynolds we saw in the semi-final. Come on, Dean, bring yourself back. Let's give this man a game. We don't want 6 legs, we want 13.
95.
I dare say they don't.
I think Danny would be happy with just 6 legs tonight.
Yeah, Danny would be over the moon with 6 legs tonight.
I think that's one of the first bad scores Danny's hit tonight in this final.
Yeah, I'm saying about the youths coming through. This is yet another Dutchman coming through.
140.
Where will it end?
Well, there's so many good youth players coming through from all over.
Oh, definitely.
65. 106.
Great support here for Dean. We do have quite a few Dutchmen here though, but he's a popular lad, is Dean.
74.
Came through the youth system in England and Wales. You've got great pals that have come through the youth system.
Bullseye for a 130.
Oh,
He's got
look
it.
at
Superb
that.
finish there from Danny Nopper.
Do you think has he got a flight to catch? He's not messing about.
He's playing well now. That will be hurting Dean at the back there.
Yeah, he smiled the whole way through his semi-final. He's not smiling now.
59.
Oh, he's shaking his head now.
He's normally a very calm player, Dean, but he's just been rattled a little bit by Danny scoring. And here we go again, 2 in.
180.
Brilliant from Danny Nopper.
Superb darts, absolutely superb darts.
58.
Should we look at the 18s here?
Great cover shot there. That miss on the 18 there's cost him a leaving a finish, but he's comfortably in the lead here.
And with darts like that,
And that.
53 left. Brilliant. Sets up tops. Next time he's back. No finish for Dean.
This must be like sticking needles in Dean just now, because Danny Noppert's not missing much at all.
Yes, that's been shot.
A
Be
confident
great
double there.
Be great to see him get a leg back in this match, at least. But I can't see Danny Noppert slowing down. And that's certainly not a smile on his face.
Shaking head.
Well, they say it ain't over till the fat lady sings, and it's my night off.
85.
It's a good ton, but maybe against Danny tonight, tons aren't enough.
Well, this is the slowest start from Danny yet. Just do say the last leg is the hardest one to win. And if Dean can keep pushing him. No, he's just not happy in his game at all now, is
That was a
he?
bad last dart for him.
You can just see on the way he's releasing his darts, especially his last one. He's not enjoying it.
Dean's got to somehow get a leg on the board.
60.
A little bit of a crumble there from Danny.
39.
Dean must realise this is his chance now. He puts a good score in here. He puts Danny under pressure. And he's in trouble. That's a good last dart.
Yeah, he's given himself a chance. But he looks like leaving himself double 18 for the match here. No, just underneath. No, we're going to have Danny Noppert coming back to throwing for 76 for the title. It could be all over here.
Was it treble 20 first dart? Double late for the title.
There it goes.
A brilliant performance from Danny Noppert there.
Well, that was short and sweet, Mark.
Very short.
I did hope for some more legs for you, but unfortunately, Danny Noppert had other plans. Noppy is the Scottish Open champion for 2016. And that wraps it up for us here at the Scottish Open. Only the presentations to go. I'm getting blown kisses from Mr. John Carrett. I'm getting hit with wires from John Smith. We've had a great weekend here at the Scottish Open. Until next year, take care.
Well, we're just going to come to the presentations, just a couple of announcements first. I mean, the Scottish Open is a very, very tough weekend for a lot of people. First of all, I think we should have a round of applause to the bar staff. They serve an awful lot of people. Well done, lads. And secondly, to the officials. The officials get so much stick over this weekend, but they do such a great job. So I think they deserve a round of applause as well. Right, so we come to the presentations. If you can welcome back up on stage Julie Nichol from the Normandy Hotel Group. Bit of glamour to the procedures, that's what we need. So we start with the ladies' pairs. Our runners up, Dita Hedman and Rachel Brooks. Daisy Hedman and Rachel Brooks. And the ladies' pairs winners, Claire Brookin and Anne-Marie Swindells. The ladies' pairs winners, Claire Brookin and Anne-Marie Swindells. And now we come to the ladies' singles. Your runner-up, Disa Hedman.
Hello again, darling. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Your ladies' runner-up, Disa Hedman. Now we come to the ladies' winner. The first game ever done on this stage was the ladies' final, which was Lorraine Farnham. She won it twice as Lorraine Farnham, and once now as Lorraine Winstanley. The ladies' winner, Lorraine Winstanley. Then we come to the men's singles. This young man reached the semi-final last year. This year he's now runner-up. From Wales, Dean Reynolds. Men's runner-up, Dean Reynolds. And now to the winner. He has 200 plus averages in the semi-final and the final. From Holland, Danny Noppert. Your men's champion, Danny Noppert. Lorraine Winstanley. Will you take me back up the stage, love? Cheers. once more, your ladies and men's champions, Naomi Stanley and Danny Knopper. That concludes the presentations. Hopefully we'll all see you back here next year. It has just been agreed we will be back here next year.